Hello and welcome to another deck guide. This is Phoenix Rises. It includes the card Phoenix. Now I've always loved the card art for this card, so I've been trying to include it in a deck. Phoenix is an 11 provision card, which plays for 12 points optimally. 8 of those points spread out as carryover over 3 rounds. So it's a bit expensive. It was recently given a provision decrease. It was at 12, but now that it can't be copied with things like Caranthir, it's at 11. And I think possibly 10 might be a little bit more appropriate, but we'll see. It doesn't get a ton of gameplay. When I was designing this deck, the carryover uninteractivity kind of led me to making another uninteractive deck, so my apologies. This will be the last one for a little while. But the way this deck plays is I use a lot of discards. I use the Crow Messengers, and the Crow Messengers, they'll pull his companion if I have alchemy. So I have 3 alchemies. I have Delirium, Giga Scorpion Decoction, and Dimeridian Shackles. Now Shackles are good because they have a lock and a little bit of damage, but the lock is key. Scald to pull Skirmisher. Burna to discard Skirmisher, discard Morkvarg, and then a lot of removal. So in the first round, ideally, I get out my Messengers, I discard as much as possible, and if I'm able to catch the discard package, I'm able to push a lot of points and pretty easily secure the first round. But if I don't get the discard package, I can kind of hinder my opponent with quite a bit of my removal, such that I'm not losing on even, and passing at an appropriate time. And then if I get bled, the removal will kind of slow my opponent down. And ideally, I'll get my Crow Mother in the grave and Phoenix in the grave for some carryover. Now, if I win on even in the first round, I'm going to push all the way to the very end, except for Cerys, because my Cerys last play is probably got to be one of the strongest single turn plays in the game. So what happens is, I have my Cerys, I use my Mardrome from Battle Trance, which is an alchemy, on my Shield Maiden to boost that Shield Maiden up to 10. Get out the other Shield Maidens. Because it's an alchemy, it's going to pull out my Crow Mother, and I could potentially have Phoenix sitting on the board there for another 4 uninteractive points. And I can play entirely uninteractive, and then in the last play, drop a 30-point bomb. So it's quite a bit of fun. I went on a pretty good run with this, and then I also was stopped with quite a few Swarm decks. Now this deck doesn't respond well to a lot of Swarm, and Lippy swarms a little too much, especially with its Burna, that is hard to counter. So that is a weakness. So other than that, and Lockdown can lock our leader, which can be frustrating, but we're able to push quite a few points regardless. Anyways, this is a lot of fun. I hope you enjoy this deck. Okay, movement, Scoia'tael.
Humans have no place in Broccolon.
Opponent goes first. Easily discard. Well, let's discard that. Without any of my tutors or any of my draw cards, it's going to be difficult to really push a ton of points in this round. Probably my best play is just to get him to play as Novigradian Justice. Ooh, it's a poison package.
Daisies stand tall, dead one.
He's going to give something a shield. Interesting. Why don't I just get the crows out now? He'll probably give his Catwitcher a shield. In which case I should have played the crow's front row, so that his Catwitcher moved to this position. We'll see. Maybe it's not a Catwitcher, but... Okay, well, that's an easy Delirium. Good. Unfortunately, I don't really have anything to follow it up. If I had any of my discard package here, I could push some points, but I don't. I'll just... It's already got doomed, but I'm going to banish it.
Are you fucking kidding me? Catnip instead of crowns?
Bow before the power of Brochelon.
Alright. Let's see if I can get his Novigradian Justice out. Okay, I can remove that too.
Challenge once you knock him off that horse.
It's not worth heat waving that. Let's just play this. He might play his Cerys, which is great to get out as well. Okay, that's small enough that I can play my Phoenix as well. I'm gonna pass after this, obviously, unless my opponent plays really low to the ground and I can take point advantage with my Skirmisher. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to stop there, unfortunately. Decent. I've got 2 cards of carryover, and I missed my discard package, so that was pretty much as good as I was going to do in that. Good. Well, my opponent is not going to push. I wouldn't think. It's actually a powerful play, but
Stand before the Queen of Skellige.
like to get it out anyways. Bit of a powerful discard play. It's too bad my opponent didn't push into the round a bit. So, I'd like to draw Cerys. There's Cerys. My tallest card is a Giga Decoction. And a Scald. So let's take a risk here with Scald. Okay, we'll stop there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can use my Mata first play. Yep, play it that way.
Music marries cultures, connects folk to one another.
Otherwise, I have a lot of removal. Did he play both of his dull banners? Dull Bothana Sentries. Okay, that's good. Now, as soon as I play my Dimeridian Shackles, it's going to pull Crow Mother out. We'll chop that down. If he boosts it up, I'll just lock it.
A thousand beaks like a thousand arrowheads.
Let's see if he's playing any Purify. Okay, I'll get rid of the Cat Witcher.
Humans are scum. I prefer elves. Dwarves. Pixies even.
Good. Another Cat Witcher. Let's see. Maybe I'll just use an Alzur's Thunder on that.
Yeah, I work for the poor years. Better than working for humans.
Good. My opponent's probably getting frustrated. There's his Cerys.
No point in showing mercy. At all.
That's a good stunning blow.
I hate you.
Now, what's more valuable here, I wonder? I could just... Let's Giga Decoction that. And if need be, I can Heat Wave whatever comes out next. Now, is there any value in Heat Waving this? Oh, that's going to be great. He did have the Purify, which he was holding on to. Should have used it right away. Okay, well, that's good. All right. Well, the hatchling was heat waved.
Step careful there.
All together! Give them no rest!
It's not bad.
No
30.
reprieve!
Good game. Okay, Patricidal Fury. I do get to go first, which is nice, actually, against Patricidal Fury. Let's see if I draw into some cards. There's a draw discard. An Alchemy in hand. This will get my own Neuromancy. A lock could be good. And Phoenix, interesting. Well, we'll start off just with our Scald. Hopefully we draw into something nice. Morkvarg is good.
Let's not get in the way of me,
If I Mada into a Neuromancy and then a Neuromancy into Burma, we'll just... get rid of that. I don't want my opponent to become too comfortable. I want to banish that, which is nice. He'll probably play another one. But maybe disheartened because I banished his greatsword. We shall see. Okay, I'll let that play out.
Think not to stop me.
This dance, you will never forget.
I'm not too worried about the Berserker, actually. He's playing for 8 points here. Let's hope we get some decent draws with our Burna. Okay, my opponent's not playing super strong here.
The guts of
Let's tie up our points. But, where is Burna?
We shall do it my way.
Okay, it's good to get Crow Mother. Now the Shield Maiden's not going to do much for me. He's going to be able to get a Blood Eagle on that anyways, so I'll boost that up. And he'll get a Blood Eagle. Okay, that's good. I've got a couple cards to play into the next round. He gave that to me a little bit too easy. I think probably just removing his engines there slowed him down a bit. Discard, discard, that's good. Okay, let's get rid of our Shield Maiden. I don't want both crows, obviously. Okay, so we'll start off here with our crows. I have all removal except for my 2 Shield Maidens. That's not too bad.
women, children, elders.
Now there is an argument that maybe I should play into this a little bit. Do I have a Scald left? No, I don't. I already made that. Okay. Now I could lose last save, but don't think he's going to do it in one without playing leader. Now, if he commits leader, that's good too. That's playing for 8, so he's got 4 and I'm down to 12.
Over my dead and cold body.
Did he just kill my... That was not good because I can just bring that fella right back out. Let's just play a skirmisher then.
Crack and eat me girly. Looky here.
Good, we get leader out anyways.
Blood washes away all shame.
Okay. Now at this point, it's I might as well just keep playing, right? Curse of Corruption could be good, but why don't I just... Nothing to lock at the moment. Now if I... Why don't I play this? Make it a little more competitive. Okay, so I got his Herald out, which is good as well.
Down on your knees and beg for mercy.
Very corpses? Nay, feed our foes to the crabs while they still live.
Plunge all into murk with a shrill cry.
Okay, that's good to get out too. A lot of gold's coming out. This is good.
Calm yourselves.
That didn't make any sense because I'm going to pull it right back out again. Can I 2-0 this fellow? I don't think so with Mork, and my heat wave is too small at the moment, so let's just stop there. I'm gonna have 30 points with Phoenix, Crow Mother, and my Shield Maidens from Cerys, so even if he is running a Mork Varg, he will have some other uninteractive cards. And have we seen a Blood Eagle? Not yet. So hopefully we can deny that. This is about as good as I think I can do. I am missing my Delirium, but I don't want to dig for it, so we'll leave it at that. Now, I think if I would have went long round with Patricidal Fury, I probably would have lost. Okay, so we'll just slowly chop that down. He's got one.
Joe, which one of you wants to die first?
What is... This will enable him to get Blood Eagle out, so let's deny that. Now, it is kind of a backward play, I think, but...
Burn the homes, fell the trees, anything shiny, plunder!
I might end up just heat waving that on-crate warrior raider. Okay, that's a good gutting slash actually.
What's 3 arrows in me arm? A pinprick, that's what.
Yeah.
All that dancing around. It's not for me.
Now I've got 30 points here. He probably has a Hemdall, which will play for quite a bit of value depending on what he decides to hold on to. Hemdall or Mork Varg. Ooh, on his own opponent. On his own card. That's a unique play. I think I got it now for sure.
Step no rest, no reprieve. Now, all together.
Feathers whisper.
Good game. Let's see what he held back here. A Hjalmar. Oh, he played that just to get that in the grave. Good game. Pincer. I get to go first. I like to go first with this deck. 2 crows. Burn is great to have. Okay. I don't want 2 crows. Just 1 crow. We'll get rid of the Shield Maiden. That's a good discard. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, we'll play our crows back row. We don't want to stack the front because both the Skirmisher and Morkvarg will spawn to the front row after discarded. Now this will grab my Phoenix. But I think I'll do the Burna first. Because I would rather use... Well, I like to get Crow Mother in the graveyard anyways. Let's see what my opponent does here. Alright, opponent.
Your wish, my duty.
Okay. Like a mage deck, eh? I could just lock it. Why don't I do that? I don't want him to get too comfortable. And I like to play my alchemies so my Crow Mother isn't continually popping out until the last play. So that Dimeridium Shackles was an alchemy.
Natural, of course.
Okay, let's get rid of that one as well. So that really slows him down. He's got some engines he's trying to set up. A mage deck, obviously. So once I play my Burna and the points, that's going to play for 6, 11, 15 points. Plus I have tactical advantage sitting there. Oh, he's going to kill that, isn't he?
Tomorrow we sup at home.
Well, let's let that happen once.
So great.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Let's not get in the way of the act.
I'll Gutting Slash his next one. He's going to kill his Centurion Spellweaver.
For the king!
So if he kills this, he'll spawn another one. And if he doesn't play anything, I could just play Delirium. And kill both of them. I'd prefer not to use Delirium. I'd rather get my Crow Mother out, but... that's good. It's a decent discard. There's Crow Mother. Let's get rid of our Shield Maiden here. Now I don't want the discard anymore, so we'll get rid of it. Oh. Maybe I wanted it. I think what I'll do is maybe I'll lose Last Say, I don't know. But I can play into this a little bit. Let's
With me, you'll
let's get our
forget your
Phoenix.
sorrows.
We'll draw discard Phoenix and then play Crow Mother. What would the draw get me, I wonder? We'll see. I'm playing a little bit greedy here. If he sets up an engine. He's dumping off because Trident isn't that important to him.
Hey, listen. Listen here. Listen well.
We'll discard our Phoenix. Get him in the grave. And then I'll play Crow Mother, possibly. Depending on what he plays next. You know, maybe that's greedy. Let's see.
Army's a waste of time for me.
Yeah, it probably is greedy to play Crow Mother. Let's just leave it at that. We'll go long round with this opponent. But if it's a Revenant deck, he's going to be playing a lot of removal. We haven't seen a Ronvid yet. That would be his best play. I think I would have held that and kept the extra draw, but that's okay. Yikes. Well, obviously I don't want the Shield Maiden, and I'm going to hold on to that because I don't want to brick my Cerys. So that's that. I've got a Skirmisher that's just going to go into the graveyard. Let's see what my opponent plays here. My Oneromancy is going to grab probably a Northern Wind or a Stunning Blow, which will get some armor action off the Archer. Let's see what my opponent's first play is here. I wonder if he uses it. Oh, it's a pincer, isn't it?
My great-granddaughter will do great things.
Arbalist to your command.
Okay, so I didn't get that one, but I don't like to play removal and then have to play removal again on something. So that kind of stinks, but... Unless he's now going to use this with a Revenant. Maybe I should have thought about that. He's got another one in his hand anyways. Let's see if that's the next card he plays. Okay. Interesting, the 6 provisions on Decoy. Now I should hold some removal just in case he's playing something, excuse me, like Visigoda or a... We haven't seen Defender yet. But obviously a lot of cards with charges.
Give me a target.
Damage a unit by 1, so he can damage his own units. Let's just get the Skirmisher in the grave now. It's a good time to do it. I've got a feeling that my hatchling is going to get heat waved. Yeah, I'm going to remove that.
The quill is mightier than the sword.
So that would have got quite a bit of boosting value, actually. Wow. Maybe it is a Visigoda deck.
Choose. Dare
But
not mock
makes sense just to Curse of Corruption that. Unless he's playing like a Renew or something. It's formation, so I...
Be glad.
Do I have my lock? No, I don't. Maybe that was expensive. But considering he was... Yeah. Yeah, so I'll Stunning Blow that. Actually, I don't need to Stunning Blow it. I could just... Well, either way, let's... not playing Amphibious Assault, which is interesting. There's the Visigoda.
Sometimes the price is too down.
Okay, let's banish that. So he has a tutor into Purify. Yeah, I guess Northern Realms doesn't play a ton of Purifies, so this is likely a bricked card. Oh, 2 points. Okay, so that's good. Interesting deck, opponent.
Our shields are our rampart! Now! All together!
Good game.